Diet drinks linked to a higher risk of stroke after the menopause. Fresh research offers further information on the potential for diet drinks, that is, beverages sweetened with artificial sugar substitutes, to harm cardiovascular health. Artificially sweetened soft drinks may raise the risk of heart disease and death in postmenopausal women. A study that followed tens of thousands of postmenopausal women for more than 10 years has linked a higher consumption of diet drinks to an increased risk of stroke, heart disease, and death. The link between diet drinks and stroke was strongest for strokes that arise from blocked arteries, and from smaller blood vessels in particular. The journal Stroke has now published a paper about the analysis. The lead author is Dr. Yasmin Masvaramani, an associate professor of clinical epidemiology and population health in the Albert Einstein College of Medicine in the Bronx, New York. Dr. Masvaramani and her team point out that the findings do not prove that diet drinks harm the heart and circulation system. That is because the study was an observational one, and the figures on diet drink consumption came from self-reports. However, Rachel K. Johnson, who chaired the panel that wrote the science advisory from the American Heart Association, AHA, about diet drinks and heart health, comments, "This study adds to the evidence that limiting use of diet beverages is the most prudent thing to do for your health." Experts commenting in an editorial that accompanies the new study paper also suggest that until there is sufficient evidence regarding who might benefit from consuming diet drinks, the emphasis should be on drinking water as the most healthful no-calorie drink. Diet drinks and cardiovascular risks. The women were all aged 50 to 79 years when they enrolled during 1993 to 1998. The study then tracked their health with regular evaluations for an average of 11.9 years afterward. It may only take one energy drink to harm your blood vessels. Healthy young adults had markedly diminished blood vessel function 1.5 hours after consuming one 24-ounce energy drink. Read now. At the 3-year evaluation point, the women answered some questions regarding how often they had consumed diet drinks in the previous 3 months. The researchers defined diet drinks as any low-calorie colas, soda, and fruit drinks sweetened with artificial sugar substitutes. They did not ask the women to specify which artificial sweeteners the drinks contained. When they analyzed the data, they adjusted the results to eliminate the effect of other factors that influence stroke risk, such as age, smoking, and high blood pressure. The researchers found that compared with consuming fewer than one diet drink per week or none at all, consuming 2 or more per day was associated with a 23% raised risk of stroke, a 31% higher risk of a stroke that results from a clot, a 29% higher risk of heart disease, as in a fatal or non-fatal heart attack, a 16% raised risk of death from any cause. They also revealed that a high intake of diet drinks among postmenopausal women with no history of heart disease or diabetes was linked to a more than 2-fold raised risk of strokes arising from blockages in small arteries in the brain. Postmenopausal women with obesity who drank 2 or more diet drinks each day also had twice the risk of stroke than those who drank fewer than 1 per week. Limit prolonged use of diet drinks. Because they confined the study to postmenopausal women, the researchers cannot say whether the same would be true for men, or for women before the menopause. It is now up to further studies to determine this. Also, because the data did not specify which artificial sweeteners the women had consumed, Dr. Masvaramani says that the scientists could not distinguish the potentially harmful from the potentially harmless. Our research and other observational studies have shown that artificially sweetened beverages may not be harmless and high consumption is associated with a higher risk of stroke and heart disease. While the AHA advise that people drink water as their preferred no-calorie drink, they acknowledge that diet drinks might help them move away from sugar-sweetened beverages. However, Dr. Johnson cautions, Since long-term clinical trial data are not available on the effects of low-calorie sweetened drinks and cardiovascular health, given their lack of nutritional value, it may be prudent to limit their prolonged use.